been testing how Google Workspace Studio and Zenphi handle workflows that start outside Google Workspace, specifically in this case from HubSpot. In this scenario, I'm using a very common finance workflow, at least I hope so. When a deal moves to a new stage in HubSpot, I want to update a cash flow forecasting sheet in Google Sheets. HubSpot would give me the basics like deal ID, customer stage, close date, amount, and probability, but I would still need the automation. Calculate the expected cash-in date and recalculate the forecasted cash-in value. Then I would need the automation to update the spreadsheet the finance team uses every week, or let's say every single month.
Let's start with Google Workspace Studio. First, you need Studio to react when something happens in HubSpot. I open the triggers and this is what I see. All the triggers in Google Workspace Studio are based on events happening inside Google Workspace. There can be changes in sheets, file edit to drive, emails, form submissions. There is no way to start a workflow from an external event or a system like HubSpot or any other CRM system that you might be using. Okay, the only workaround that I can think of is to ask the sales or finance team to download the file containing deals information from HubSpot and drop it on Google Drive. This way, the automation can be triggered from the new file being added to a folder. The clear downside of this approach, of course, the beginning is fully manual, meaning someone might forget to do it.
I'll try it afterwards. However, just for now, let's conclude that we can't trigger the workflow from HubSpot. It can't pass deal data into Google Workspace Studio. And for this specific setup, we can't use AI inside Studio to calculate expected cash-in date.
Now let's switch to Zenphi. This is how I build the workflow. It's very easy to see that it starts with this specific trigger. The next step that I have, I need to parse HubSpot signal, all the information that's been just sent. I specifically tell in Zenphi that I wanted to receive from HubSpot the following information: deal ID, customer name, deal stage, expecting close date, amount, and probability. HubSpot might be sending a lot of data to Zenphi, but I wanted to read these specific variables. The next step, this is where the magic happens. Here I use Gemini action. I would analyze, receive data, and also calculate the variables that I'm missing, and then I want to be added to my forecast spreadsheet. Here is the prompt that I generated. It's pretty straightforward. Dynamic variables from the previous step, exactly where data is received and extracted. And here I put the formula, how to calculate the forecasted value, amount times probability divided by 100, and cash-in date. Here I have the next step. I ask Zenphi to parse Gemini variables. This specific use case, we have forecast value and cash-in date, and that's exactly what the Gemini reply has been turned into. The important step here is the January timestamp, because I want this information to be added to my forecast file. I want to make sure that my finance team knows when specifically the spreadsheet has been updated. And the final step is updating forecast sheet. Here I create the connection to Zenphi, to my Google Drive. I choose the file that I want the information to be updated within. I choose the sheet name, and here, very helpful action, load headers. This way Zenphi shows me what kind of headers or what kind of columns my spreadsheet already has. And here I can easily map the values that I want it to create in the updated spreadsheet. Again, we take this deal ID, customer name, and the deal name, and also deal stage. All this information, or all these values, will be extracted from the first step in Zenphi, or actually the second one, where the signal received from HubSpot has been parsed within Zenphi. Now, this is interesting. Expected cash-in date. Here I choose another variable from a step where the output was parsed from the Gemini reply. Amount is also from the second step, and probability as well. Now the forecast caching, again, this is something that Gemini calculated for me based on the formulas that I provided. Obviously, you can provide any other formula, the one that you're using within your company. And the final one that's updated on, this is a timestamp that I actually created on the previous step. Perfect. Let's run the test now. Here I'm changing several deals in HubSpot. This is from my amazing deal one. This one has been lost, unfortunately. And one of the deals that I actually had in my previous spreadsheet is this Blue Wave LTD deal. This one also has to be updated, and unfortunately this one was lost as well. So updated several deals in HubSpot. Let's see how it goes. Perfect. Here I have the new deals created here. The spreadsheet was updated. All the information is here now. The stage, the expected close date. And also this deal, patient project, this deal now is marked as lost and there is no cash forecasted around this deal. As promised, I'm going back to Google Workspace Studio. As mentioned, I'm trying to find the workaround and start the workflow from where the new file is dropped or added to a specific folder. Now I'm asking Gemini to extract specific information from my file. Here I have the amount, probability will be a percentage, expected date would be a day, deal stage. Okay, this one is done. Now the next step, I will ask Gemini to do the calculation for me, just like I asked Gemini in Zenphi. And I'm putting my formula here. I'm asking Gemini to take this specific variable's amount from the previous step. That is very helpful. Amount, expected close date, probability, forecasted value, and variable 2, cash in date, and I also provide a formula. Perfect. This part works great. Let's now see how it's going to update the rows. I connected Google Workspace Studio to my spreadsheet. I specified the spreadsheet. And now I want to tell it what columns to update. Set new values. Awesome. I'm setting the deal ID from the step 2 where data is extracted, customer, again from the step 2 where data is extracted, deal name, deal stage. All good. And now we're getting to the exciting part, the variables that I asked Gemini to calculate. Expected cash in date. What can be done here? There is no way I can add the value from the Ask Gemini step. Because the variables haven't been created yet, there is no way to add the value from the previous steps. So I guess this is the clear indication that it has failed the task of updating Google Sheets by listening to the events happening on HubSpot, or even when the HubSpot data is being uploaded on Google Drive. Even in this specific case, it can help me with finalizing this workflow.
Address a question I know will come up eventually. What about Zapier? Can Zapier handle this HubSpot Google Sheets workflow? The simple answer would be yes, Zapier can do it. Zapier of course has webhook triggers and it can update a Google Sheet. So technically, a workflow like this or similar is possible there. But there are a couple real limitations. First, Zapier charges per task, as you know. A single deal stage update typically runs at least 3 tasks: the trigger, the lookup in Sheets, and then the update. If your business processes over, say, 100 to 200 deal updates per month, you very quickly hit the limits of Zapier's affordable tiers. And realistically, if a company uses Zapier, it won't be just for one automation, right? Zaps multiply very fast, which pushes most active businesses into the higher tier very quickly. And the second limitation is that Zapier doesn't contain any AI models natively, so to do the calculation outside of the spreadsheet, You would need a connection to ChatGPT API or Gemini. Again, that's additional cost. That would be definitely skyrocketing with every single calculation you would need it to perform. Of course, you can do the calculations within the spreadsheet, and I'm pretty sure your finance team is already doing that. But again, as you know, when you update the spreadsheet multiple times, the formulas might break, and as a result, you wouldn't be able to see the outcome that you're expecting to see. So here's the takeaway. If your process starts inside Google Workspace, Workspace Studio can handle very basic automations and is great for that. But the moment your workflow begins in another system, like HubSpot, MailChimp, SendGrid, Stripe, Zendesk, Workspace Studio can't listen to this event. It has no way to start the workflow with a webhook or HTTP trigger. Zenphi, on the other hand, lets you trigger workflow from any platform, which is essential if your business runs across multiple tools and relies on Google Sheet or Google Workspace internally. So for this test, Zenphi completes the workflow end-to-end, and the Workflow Studio, honestly, can't even start it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll let me know in the comments what you think about these side-by-side comparison videos. This would help us to make content more helpful and more value-driven to everyone who is excited about automation.